In a bustling town near the mountains lived a young man named Ethan. He dreamed of becoming a great painter. His heart was full of colors, his mind overflowed with visions, but he had one problem. He never stayed consistent. One week he would start a painting, but before finishing it, he left it aside. Another time he promised himself to sketch daily, but after 3 days, he quit. Weeks passed, months passed, and though his dream burned inside him, his actions were scattered like unfinished brushstrokes. One evening, frustrated with himself, Ethan wandered to an old train station wall where he saw an elderly man patiently creating a mural. With only a small brush, the man was painting a massive wall filled with mountains, rivers, and skies. Ethan was stunned. How could such a huge wall be painted with just a small brush? Curious, he asked, "Sir, how long have you been working on this wall?" The old man smiled and replied, "Every evening for the past 18 months. Ethan was shocked. 18 months with just this little brush. Didn't you get tired or lose hope? The old man looked at him kindly and said, "This brush alone cannot cover the wall. But my consistency, my daily effort, that is what makes the impossible possible. A single stroke changes nothing, but every stroke counts. It is not the force of one moment, but the patience of many that completes the masterpiece." Those words struck Ethan deeper than any painting he had ever seen. That night he returned home and decided to test the power of consistency. Instead of forcing himself to paint an entire canvas at once, he made a small promise: to paint for just 30 minutes every day. The first week was exciting. His imagination flowed freely, but soon laziness and doubt tried to sneak in. Some days he felt too tired. Other days he felt uninspired. But Ethan remembered the old man's words: "Every stroke counts." So even on the hardest days he painted at least a little. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Slowly, his unfinished canvases transformed into completed works. 5 paintings, then 10, then 20. Until one day his room was filled with vibrant art, his very first collection. But the journey didn't stop there. Ethan submitted his paintings to galleries. Many rejected him at first. Doubts returned, whispering, "Maybe you are not good enough." But by now, Ethan had learned the secret of consistency. He didn't stop. Another sketch, another canvas, another exhibition application. After 2 years of steady work, one of his paintings was finally displayed in a gallery. Soon, people admired his art. His colors inspired thousands, and Ethan became known as the young man who turned his dream into reality, not in a single night, but one brushstroke at a time. So remember this, my friends. Success does not come from what you do once in a while. It comes from what you do every single day. Like drops of rain that shape rivers, or brushstrokes that create a masterpiece, your small, steady efforts will one day build greatness. And if this story sparked even a little motivation in you, don't let it fade. Like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe to join us on this journey of growth. Because your success is not built in a single day, it is built every day.